This is my audience for today. Thank you, everybody. Hello. Today I will be doing my persuasive speech on why it's important to know more than one language. My name is Lucia Esters, and growing up as a child, my mom is Black and Panamanian, so I had no choice to learn two languages. My first language is English. My second language is Spanish. I understand how to read Spanish. I understand how to write Spanish. I even took a Spanish class, even though I already knew Spanish. But being bilingual has brought me very, very far as getting a decent job, a decent paying job, being able to interact with people, being able to help people, like save their life. For one instance, I was at the hospital one time, and there was a lady, she only spoke Spanish, and they didn't have nobody at the time to come and translate what she was saying. So I happened to be there, and I heard, and I'm just like, do I say something, or do I just let them pretend like they know what she's saying? But I end up stepping in, and I asked the people at the front window, I was like, I understand Spanish. Can I help you guys out, so I can translate what she's saying? And by doing that, I actually think I saved her life, you guys, because they just kept on saying, what are you saying? Like, what do you need? So it's different, benefits with knowing how to speak two languages. Even when I go out the country. I've been to Puerto Rico. I didn't have to use Google Translate. I was able to understand what they were saying, and I think it just makes that even better because you learn other people's culture. You are able to experience that. That's a form of art. If you don't know, that is a form of art, being able to speak other languages. So I just enjoy it. I just feel like it's really important, to be able to interact with people through their language and their culture, and just being bilingual. Even if it's not Spanish, even if it's French or something like that, because I've always wanted to learn French, but I haven't got to that part yet. But, I just think that there's different benefits, and it takes you a long way being bilingual. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys listening. Does anybody have anything that they want to add or ask me? Yes, ma'am.
How does speaking two languages help you in your job?
Oh, because you have kids, since I'm in the field with teaching kids and stuff, you have kids that come to the school and they don't even know English at all. English is hard for them. So, it just helps you better. It just helps you be able to translate stuff better. You know what I'm saying? And, not make people feel awkward because they don't know English, or, not make them feel awkward because, you're speaking English and they only speak Spanish and they don't understand, what you're saying. So they might think that you're talking about them. It just makes people feel more comfortable too, as well. So, I just enjoy being bilingual. Y'all gonna come see me one day and I'm gonna know French, Spanish, whatever, Portuguese, whatever Italian. Yes, Italian, all that stuff. So you guys, I just feel like it's very, very important to be bilingual and know other languages. It will take you really, really far. So I appreciate you guys listening. Anybody else? Any more questions? Anybody want to add anything? Miss Pat, are you bilingual?
Yeah, and I understand Portuguese and some.
Oh, Portuguese.
I understand.
That's
well,
what I'm
South
trying
America is, Brazil.
Yeah.
It's international. It's Italian, French.
So you get best of both worlds.
Turkish. So I learned a lot of things because of that.
Yeah, that's good. That's
understand
good.
a lot of other languages.
Yeah.
I did not know you spoke Spanish.
Yes, and
very cool.
Usually people don't know
Very
that,
cool.
but
Yeah.
I do, and I understand it very well. And
Apparently.
I like that it comes as a shock to people because I can hear Miss Pat speak Spanish all the time and she don't think I know what
With them
she's
little
saying.
kids. No, I
you
know
know,
she
the kids,
understand. I know she
the kids might not understand, but
Yeah.
some of them do. They understand
they
too.
do.
And they might act like it because that's not their first language or whatever. But growing up in a household with somebody that's Spanish and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Spanish heritage, whether you know how to speak it or not, you're gonna understand it.
Because you hear it every day.
You'll understand it. So I just wanted to put that out there, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being my audience. All right, thank you guys.